Let me tell you a little story, got some news I want to share. Let's discuss a world of politics and ideas we can't compare. Let me give you some perspective on the way things seem to be. Moving forward with our medicines and all technology. That the world is full of stranger things that we can't comprehend. Fool creatures from another world and conspiracies, my friend. Tell me more about the chemicals that are active in our brains. When we feel the thing that we call love rises up and change. On the JAG Show. On the JAG Show. There's not another show on the JAG Show. Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome one,
blow
welcome
it out
all.
your ass.
Yeah, blow it up your ass. Wait, what? Me?
Hold on a second there. Can you buy a motherfucker a drink first? Jeez.
Dinner and a fucking movie first. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you can. Let's have dinner first. Have a couple drinks, and you know. You
That
can
seems fair.
You can do whatever you want during the movie.
And then after that, yeah.
As long as I can watch the movie.
Welcome to another episode of the JAG Show. I am one of your hosts, JD Marcel. We don't have the intro.
Don't we?
No, we don't have any of that
we don't
stuff.
have any intros
from here.
You know why?
Yeah, because
Angel, tell them why.
Jimmy was abducted by lizard people and he's being probed with their lizard dicks as we speak.
Motherfucker.
Of course, we're only kidding. Lizards don't have dicks. He's getting probed with their tails.
Yeah, with their tails. And their lizard
Hey, that's a really good try. I like that.
Glory, glory, man united. Hell yeah, glory, glory, man united. And the Redskins marching on. Hell yeah. Thank you, Dre. Thank you. Of course, we got on the sounds.
Fuck that. Can I get a Stone Cold Steve Austin intro? Fuck that shit.
Of course, the guy on the sound is producer Dre Day all day. Say what's up, Dre.
No.
Oh wait, he's looking up.
He's busy, man.
It's Angel's turn.
Can't you see he's busy?
It's Angel's turn.
Introduce Angel.
Of course we got to my right, AJ Moreno.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
I'm trying. Woo! Woo! Oh, shit. Even the light knows.
That's not right. I feel like I should have a beer right now.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm
And
not
then,
going to drink anything else.
of course, on the sound, look, yeah, there you go. You got it.
There it is.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Dre Day all day. What's up, Dre?
Hashtag fuck Jimmy? Or what?
Yeah, fuck Jimmy.
Hashtag fuck Jimmy. Hey.
I don't know if the audience can see the video, but
Sucking on my titties like you wanted to.
oh, Barney 5.
Oh,
Barney 5.
Like sex on the beaches. What else is in the teachers of peaches? Huh,
Oh,
what?
shit.
Fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away. Fuck coronavirus away. Fuck coronavirus away.
Sucking on my titties like
I'm not
you
sure that's how
wanted
that works.
Isn't it? All right, back to you guys.
I'm pretty sure people are getting more coronavirus from fucking.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Who that is?
We have
Who that
we
is?
have an invader coming to the ring.
Somebody
Hold on.
dropping
wow.
bombs right now.
Hold on.
Somebody
What's
dropping.
his theme song gonna be?
What should his intro be?
What should his intro be?
Something
Golden Girls.
marijuana related. Look up the song for Pineapple Express.
There you go. Oh, yeah, MIA. Fool.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
We're so
there it
gonna get
is.
fucking blocked.
There you go. Hey, coming to the ring.
Fucking ad.
Fucking it up, man. God damn.
Coming to the ring.
We got Packer.
Packy Chan.
What's up, Packy? Come on. That was not a coronavirus cough.
That's bullshit.
What's up, man? What's up, Packy?
What's good in the hood, brother?
What's going on, man? Have a seat. Welcome.
You just showed up out of the way.
You know what? We like that around here.
My bad.
Oh,
I text Dre and I thought he was still in the house because usually shows don't start till 7.
Yeah, no, we're early birds around here. It's
Nah,
Sunday.
yeah, man. We
All right.
6 o'clock.
Cats got work the
6
next day,
o'clock, man.
you know.
So
Yeah,
I was
It's
like,
all good. It's
fucking
all
I was
good.
like, cool, you know, I'm not gonna interrupt nobody. You know, but
Yeah.
yeah, that plan failed.
Nah, man.
I
Yeah,
feel
you know
miserable,
what?
bro. It's all good.
Welcome.
It's
You
all
know
good.
what? We're down to man, so you're the perfect man to
Yeah,
feel it.
It's what we
was
needed.
way overdue.
I just said,
know.
and you want to like about it though? I really like that this happened like organically.
Yeah,
like, that it's
yeah.
just, you know what I mean? Like this is happening right
Yeah.
now. This is good. This is good. This is good. It's good because we talk a lot of shit,
Like
but
out
none
of
of us ever do
nowhere.
it. Like we're fucking slackers.
He's
I never said that. I never
He's
said
not gonna stick
that.
around very long.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you have today?
I have some good
Some good news?
some
All right.
goodies actually.
Oh,
damn.
Somebody
Alright.
asked for
This-
something and I came for it.
This man is like our Postmates, but he's
I'm the Postmates of Sweet Life
for
Extra.
that sweet
Actually, he hit me up while I was in Burbank. I was in the studio. We were doing the final mixdown on our album.
Oh,
shit.
hey, well, tell us about the album, man. What's going on?
It's being dropped 420. It's called Inhale the Funk.
Okay.
It's me,
Hey.
Paragon, our DJ B-side. It's 6-7 tracks.
Nice.
All beats by Protocol, the homie Protocol, and mixed and mastered by our good friend Mr. Clean.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
So it's sounding good, man.
Yeah.
And we have special plans for it. It's gonna be downloadable online.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Only
All
through,
right.
only through the Super Audio Network, by the way.
Nice.
We're gonna do that again?
Yes, sir. Now we can finally do it because these are actually the final mixdowns.
Oh, shit.
And we won't ask you to take it down again.
Yeah, I did it for his single, and then he's like, "Yo, I gotta take it
Hey,
down."
can you, like, take it down?
It's not the final mix down, bro. So I'm like, you know, but it will be available. The whole album will be available on Super Audio Network. Maybe like 1 or 2 songs will be on SoundCloud, but we're gonna make a limited run as far as physical copies, maybe like 100.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And we're having somebody special design the album who actually design albums for people from our Project Blow,
Oh, really?
Rifleman, you know, Good Life.
Okay.
So we're excited, dude.
That's
Damn.
fucking chill. Dude.
Yeah, that's
that's
fucking
tight.
awesome,
That's
yeah.
tight.
And so that's where I just came from. I came from the studio checking out the final project.
No
you know,
days off.
Doing
That's
some
sick.
final, all right, this is better, you know.
Yeah.
But still, man, it's been crazy all day, bro.
Yeah.
Looking for
Just all over the
diapers,
place.
wipes, and shit, because my son, you know,
How's
How's
your
your
son,
son, man?
I was like,
your
how's
son?
the planet been?
No, we didn't find no fucking wipes. We found some diapers. I gave a shout out call to my brothers and sisters. They be on the lookout for this. They actually hooked us up with some diapers. They found some diapers for
Bro,
us.
didn't I call you yesterday asking about that?
Yes, and dude, we
And
went.
you say you were good.
Dude, we were good,
God damn it.
but dude, my little boy shits a lot, bro.
Just so you know, Dre gave me the same thing, and he hit me up and was like, "Hey man, are you good on diapers?" And I'm like, "Never." Like that was my response. Like never. Like that's
Just
never gonna.
constant.
We're never gonna be good. It's constant. Like we're always gonna be buying them. Whatever, right?
And the
It's
thing
always
is
gonna be
that
shit.
we had like 2 boxes. We're down to 1 box, and all right, we'll go tomorrow. You know, yes, which was yesterday.
I told you
Yeah.
go now.
And we
True.
were going to the 24-hour food for less and 24-hour Walmart, but because of all the shit that was
Nope.
going on,
Long
that
line.
shit closed early.
Yeah.
It went from
Oh.
24 hours to
Yeah.
closing at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock,
at
yeah.
night.
Because they didn't have shit.
They're reducing hours.
Like,
They
what the
they have
fuck?
to, and they have to stock shelves too.
And-
Then we
Dude,
went. We
it's
tried to go
crazy,
early.
man.
It was
Hey.
a big ass line, bro. Like,
And I
fuck
wasn't
this.
sure if they were gonna ship it. So when they did, I was like, "Here
Fuck
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hopefully you get
Yeah,
it."
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still
yeah.
not
Hey,
sure.
even
I'm still not
shit
sure.
online is out of stock.
No,
No,
for
dude,
real.
it's
because
crazy.
I went to Amazon. I went to frozen foods. Everything
Yeah.
unavailable. I went to noodles or cups, a cup of noodles. Everything unavailable. You have to pay
So
more than $1
crazy.
for one soup to get them. By
That's
the case.
crazy.
You know what the crazy thing is that this is something that's obviously recent. I went to Target maybe 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And of course, like the toilet paper section and all that stuff, it was gone. But
Yeah.
everything else was cool, and there weren't that many people. And then all of a sudden, there's a whole fucking line outside the supermarkets, man.
When?
that-
When did you?
Like 3 days ago.
Was it
Three or 4
before or
days
after the State of the Union? or I mean the
State of emergency.
The state of emergency.
You know what? I'm not too sure. I didn't even watch that. So
Well,
It's crazy
because
out
I think
there.
that was effective. I think he did it on Friday.
okay.
Yeah, so on Friday,
Yeah.
I would say sometime in the morning, he made that declaration that
Really?
we're in a state of emergency, and that's when everybody panicked.
Everybody.
That's
should
when
it's
everybody
crazy.
lost
Fuck
their
out.
shit.
I
Me and
went-
my girl, we went.
I went
we
to I went to the grocery stores and got a few things because I was like, fuck, I don't have groceries and I just don't want to be asked out. And I went and got
Sure.
just a few things to keep us going for a couple
Yeah.
weeks because I
Yeah,
knew there was
yeah,
gonna be nothing.
Right.
And it was pretty chill, but there was still kind of eerie because it wasn't. And then the next day, everything was out of stock.
Yeah.
No, but like you said, like maybe like 3-4 days ago, we usually like hitting like the outlets, the mom and pop stores and shit like that,
Yeah.
right?
All right, for sure.
Because we seen how it was going, so like, let's go hit the mom and pop stores. We found
Yeah.
a spot. They were selling 6-gallon packets for like
Mhm.
$6. Well, Me and my girl got like 5 of them, right? We went back the next day. Limit was 1 per person.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Yeah. That's one thing that I did see.
It goes fast. Like you could get as many
Goes
as you want.
super
Then the
fast.
very next day, like, it's 1 per person.
Yeah.
That or they'll price
like
gouge.
same today. We went to Walmart. We didn't. All the toilet paper was gone.
Yeah.
And it just happens that while I was walking around looking for something else, I heard somebody say, "Hey, I'm gonna go get in line. There's toilet paper." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I told my girl, "Hey, I'm gonna go in line. There's toilet paper."
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
it was only the 4-pack, but it was a big ass fucking
it was
line,
something,
dude,
yeah.
throughout
Did
the
they
whole
raise
store.
the prices on toilet paper?
Some have, some haven't. I mean, it's
Damn.
crazy because there was a story of some brothers that went on a binge.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
and collected like over 17,000
from all the mom and pop
yeah
discount stores around the
really? Over
neighborhood.
17,000
around the
bottles
state and the neighbor state.
Christ,
of
man.
hand sanitation, bro.
Yeah.
And because people were complaining, Amazon and eBay completely like shut them down. So now they're stuck with over 17,000 bottles of.
But they
hand
deserve that
sanitation.
because what were they were
Absolutely.
getting between $7
Yeah.
and $70
Per bottle.
per bottle or
Per
per
bottle.
set.
That's ridiculous, man.
And
That's-
people were buying that
it's
shit.
it's
People were
ridiculous.
buying that
It's
shit, dude.
ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
But that, my friend, is capitalism.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes,
But
it
you're-
is.
It's a law. You cannot price gouge in a state of emergency.
No,
It's
you
a,
can't.
It's
I
absolute law.
think,
You can
but
only
here's the
raise
thing,
legal.
though.
You can only raise your price
But how
25%.
how soon did they actually do that, though? That's the question.
Dude,
Like,
it's
like,
like
how,
the
like
pro-
how soon?
The price
Because
gouging started not too long ago. Because like I said, like about maybe like 3-4 days
But
ago,
that's what I'm
prices
saying,
were
like,
good.
before the
Yeah.
state of emergency, right?
Yeah,
Like,
before
for
the
sure,
state of emergency.
for
Once that state of emergency was announced,
Yeah.
prices went through the fucking roof. Like
Yeah.
Did
I
you-
even told my girl, let's start hitting the liquor stores. Liquor stores
yeah.
just for 1 fucking gallon is like $3, $4.
Yeah,
A
man.
water.
Oh, yeah.
I
No,
went to
it's true.
7-Eleven usually where
It's
I
true.
get my gallons of water,
Yeah.
and yeah, they were all fucking gone, dude. But
Yeah.
even then, the price is definitely fucking going up, man. Everybody's panicking, and it's a little annoying. At the same time, kind of scary.
So,
kind of scary.
I
man.
went to go
yeah.
get water at the Wateria, and the first phone we went to, they said open at 4:30, and the lady was there counting the money. I was like, what the fuck? It was weird. So we went to the other one in Maywood, and that one had a line, and they're like, it opens at 4:30, but the lady said that she's gonna open at 3. And then we waited there. We're like, fuck. It was like 2:20, 2:10, and we're like, fuck. I guess we wait here because there was already people there. And by the time they opened, there was a longer line. And not only that, when we got in, the 5-gallon water bottles, which were on sale $8.99 like a week prior, were now
like 50.
$18.99.
Oh, shit.
But
Dude,
luckily, they dropped it $2 for us in line because we
Oh.
were waiting.
My
Oh.
sister was telling me, how much is it like a 20-pound?
And that doesn't include water, by the way. Go ahead.
How much like a 20-pound bag of rice costs?
I'm not too sure actually. I've never had to buy that.
$5, $6.
Maybe, but like my sister, while she went online because she couldn't find shit at the
Anywhere.
stores,
Yeah,
dude, a 20-pound bag of rice was going for like $60.
that's crazy.
I went to the 99 store just to get noodles because I was like, damn, I want some ramen noodles.
Yeah,
Something.
that's what
Yeah.
my parents did. They
But-
went to the fucking 99 cent store or the Dollar Tree. They went to the Dollar
Yeah.
Tree just
None.
to like stock up on a
And
whole
did they
bunch
get-
of. They got a good amount
Something?
of stuff, but yeah, like all the essentials, water. Yeah,
But I mean, there was no noodles. And I asked the guy, hey, by any chance, do you guys have more? And he goes,
Gone.
no. There was a line. Like, he was just annoyed. Like, there was a line in the morning. People get everything. There's nothing left. Like, I was like, oh, bro, I get it, bro.
It's because,
I
yeah.
feel bad.
I can't imagine what they're dealing with. To get paid shit and then have to deal with this shit all day long. Like,
we were at
all
Walmart.
I could do for him was stand there and let him vent to me because I
Yeah.
could have walked away a long time ago.
Sure,
but I let
sure.
him vent to me like for like I
Yeah.
want to say like at least 3 minutes, no exaggeration.
Damn.
Just let him
Yeah.
like talk to me, and I was like, I get it, bro.
Bro,
I get it.
We were at
And then
Walmart,
I walked away slowly.
and they were telling us that toilet paper was 1 per household. Some people that were in front of the line got the big bundle back, like pack like 18-pack shit. But when it got to us, we only got the 4-pack. But because it was per household, I told my girl, hey, you go in front of me, I go behind you, you get one, I get one.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So when we were checking out, there was a fucking toilet paper police. Fucking some chick was like, hey, it's one per household. Well, and my girl was like, well, he don't live with me. He don't live with me, and you can't prove that he does. So you have to let us buy it. Well, he can't be standing next to you.
What?
Well, that's fine. I'll get behind her. I'll be next in line. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Toilet paper
You
police,
can't,
bro. But it's bullshit because I was
Nah.
seeing like 3-4 fucking couples or families and shit
exactly-
coming out with a fucking shitload of toilet paper.
But that's why they were doing that, bro.
Damn.
You can't be mad at them because there's literally like people be like, oh, it would be. The lady started seeing how long the line was, and she started calling people like, "Yo, come bring your water bottles because there's a line growing. I'm just worried we're not gonna get waters." And that's how it was. Like, people get nervous and start freaking out and panic.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, my homie sent a video from Compton. He was in Compton at a water spot, at a neighborhood water spot, and there was a lady that had gotten in line, and there was plenty of water bottles for sale. And that when she got there, she was buying all of them. And they weren't even full; they were empty. And it was obviously the amount she was buying, like dozens and dozens. This was for resale somewhere, and my homie was like, she looked like a white girl from a different neighborhood. Like, it just felt like he was going to Compton to get the fucking water bottles from there to take them to the other spot to mark up the price, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just like
was
water.
wild.
It's not just wipes. It's hand sanitation. It's alcohol. It's bread,
You got that video
milk.
saved.
Bro, we decided to like give my son almond milk.
Okay.
Right? There was a lot of regular milk.
Yeah.
Almond milk was fucking gone, bro.
Yeah. Oh man.
You
You
know?
know what's funny is
Almond
that I
milk
had
is
the
pretty good.
opposite. I had the opposite issue.
Yeah.
So I went to a Food for Less on Friday.
Uh-huh.
One of my coworkers was real savvy. The second that Trump announced the state of emergency, he immediately he's like, "Fuck this shit! I'm leaving work. I'm gonna go fucking do this right now, and I'm gonna go buy some stuff." And even when he showed up, it was
There's
crazy.
still crazy
He said it was
fast.
crazy. My CFO that runs the company, she left during her lunch to go hit another store. That was crazy. Safety manager that works at my company, he left around lunchtime or so. He went somewhere. He said that shit was crazy. I wasn't really worried about that shit like that. I wasn't worried about it at
Until
all.
that happened.
I wasn't worried at all about it like that. Like this whole thing that's going on, COVID, everything. I wasn't worried about it to that level. I didn't think that it was that extreme. And then when I started seeing everyone else doing it, I'm like, fuck, dude, all right, let me go see what's good. Because I'm lucky. Let me just say that I'm lucky. My girl and I had just gone, I think it was Monday. We had just decided, hey, fucking, let's go do a big ass Costco run because we haven't been in a minute. It's been a really long time, and we should just go stock up on a bunch of big bulk shit.
Yeah.
You get a pack of 2 pounds of bacon for like $10. Like,
Yeah.
this shit's
Shit
fucking
went up,
sick.
huh?
Yeah.
That shit, no, it didn't. That's the thing, is it hadn't yet.
Not yet.
We were lucky. We showed up. We were just buying
I
our
think- I
shit,
think
like
he-
whatever.
I think he meant in
Same
general,
thing.
like over time.
Yeah,
like, it
yeah,
used to
yeah.
be cheaper. Like
Like it's just, and that's the
that
thing is
shit's
we just
fucking
went.
expensive.
No. But like we went.
She was still on sale.
And everything was still, everything was hunky fucking
Yeah.
dory, still
Yeah.
same old.
Yeah.
And we just bought like, I don't know, like $200 something worth
What
of
day
shit.
was that? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Monday.
Oh, Monday. Yeah.
So
yeah.
$200 worth
I-
of shit that we just got.
Nice.
But there was just a few things, you know what I mean, that you can't fucking get at Costco because I don't
Yeah.
need a fucking gallon of mayonnaise. Fool, you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple things that we
Unless
didn't
you
get
own
there.
a restaurant and shit.
And then
you
we were
know.
like, all right, this weekend we'll go to like, a smaller store and we'll go pick up all the little things that we need or whatever. But that time didn't come. So then fucking Friday came. This shit is cracking. And
And
I'm like,
everybody's
let me go
fucking
see what's
panicking.
up. Dude, I showed up to a
Shit.
Food for Less that was by my work, and it must have been 4:30. That's the earliest I could leave from my work. I took
Yeah.
off around 4:30, 4:45, something like that. And I got there, and that shit was crazy. There was no carts. You couldn't have like you had to find the cart. There was nobody outside wrangling carts and bringing them in. That's how busy they were because they had all the registers going and they had everybody restocking shelves and
And
shit.
that's why I told my
cleaning.
girl we should hit the mom and pop stores.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was
no,
wild.
No, because
Hey,
when
man,
we're
but
waiting for water at the wateria, the Food for
Uh.
Less is right there, and there was a line the whole time we were waiting
Oh,
in line
yeah.
out
Yeah.
the door.
Shit.
Yeah,
The other day,
And even the stuff that was in there, there was very little stuff.
exactly.
I went on Wednesday, and everything was cool, but I went
Yeah.
because, like I told you, like
'cause you
I
needed
I
something.
needed stuff, and I didn't want to be asked out because Dick, we don't have shit.
Yeah.
So I went to go grab a bunch of food real fast, and I
Mm-hmm.
told my girl, should I have gotten double? Should I have gotten more shit? Because my girl even got some stuff from like she has this shit where they go pick up the groceries for
Mm-hmm.
her shipped. And they bring it to her, and they kept delaying from like 5 o'clock all the way up to they came like at 8, 9 o'clock.
Oh,
But
shit.
they finally brought most of the shit that she brought. But the next day is when the panic happened, and you couldn't get anything.
Yeah, there's
Dude,
yeah.
it's
It's wild.
My girl and her mom decided, you know what, we're gonna do a strategic attack and shit. we're gonna wake up like at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
She go pick up her mom and go to Food for Less like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll beat the pack.
Yeah.
Fuck no. She fucking called me, babe. There's a fucking line. There's 2 fucking lines going from one door that way and one door that way.
Yeah.
Going all the way outside to the parking lot.
You know
and
why?
shit, bro.
You know
Like
why?
shit.
You know why I expect that? Because I used to do Black Fridays, and I used to do the REI, used gear sale where foods. You think you're there 3 hours early and you're getting ahead of people, but the
Nah,
line
man.
is already like.
There's
Let's say 30 people deep, and you're like, "Fuck, really?"
Yeah, man.
And by the
Yeah.
time it opens, the line is like wrapped around the street.
The
down
funny
there.
thing-
Whenever you
bro.
think about like the fact that I'm gonna be ahead of the fucking curve,
hell
you know?
no.
Nah, there's
Hell
a
no.
bunch
Not
of fools
these
thinking
days.
the
Everybody-
So
same
they didn't even stay at
Everybody
Food for
has that
Less, bro.
idea.
They ended
You know
up
the worst part is?
they ended up going to Smart and Final.
Oh,
And
for
then
sure.
as many other little mom and pop stores as
Yeah.
you can find, because that's the only way that you can really get what you need now, is hitting these different little mom and pop spots.
This is the homie watch.
Let me see it.
All right.
I want you to see her van, and you tell me if this is for personal use. These are all the people from the neighborhood
Waiting
that
for
live
water?
there, waiting for water.
Fuck.
And now check this out.
A penis?
That look like a black.
Look like a black penis.
All right.
Wait, but she's holding a fucking. Everybody has like those 5-gallon ones. And
I've showed you the wrong video. Hold on.
Oh, damn, for you fired.
It's because I don't have water.
Are you a little dehydrated there, Dre?
He's
Nah,
a bit
he's a
parched.
little-
I didn't have water. Fucking shit.
Dre hydrated.
Never mind. I can't find the
You
video.
can't find it.
No, but-
Damn, bro, you're fired, bro.
But
Maybe he took it
Damn.
down because I had the lady's face on it.
Oh, probably.
Oh, no, look, it's
Maybe.
right here.
Oh.
oh, what
Wow.
So you tell me, is that for personal use?
unless that's the lady that lives in a shoe with all those kids and shit.
Look at her,
I
look at
don't
her.
believe it.
Look at all these people that are
You think she lives in Compton?
Look at all these thirsty.
So he said that
What do you
he
guys
was waiting
think?
in line
You
for
guys
the
think
water,
that's for personal
and then-
use, or is that for?
And then the lady just pulled up and started
profiteering?
taking all the shit.
I think that's for profiteering. I don't think that's personal.
Nah, that's a lot, man.
Come
Yeah.
into our community, take
And that was that white girl that stepped out, huh?
Yeah.
They're gonna run out of
But
water.
I would've
the
told her,
question
"Nope,
is, but
sorry."
the question is, just because she's dressed basic doesn't make her white. She could be Latina.
Yeah,
She
That's
could
true.
be,
My-
bro.
But my homie even
She
said that
could be.
she didn't like she belonged in that community. So
I don't know, man. I want to see that license
Nah.
plate again. I want to see where she got that car from.
in the neighborhood that my parents live at, there was a white family that was straight up like they were pretty much Latino. Like
Yeah.
they grew up around Latinos.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were ghetto as fuck. Like, but they were white people.
Hey Tusk, we're
But
gonna
that's the thing, though.
we're gonna
that's-
contaminate you, Tusk.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, what's up, Tusk?
I'm down to
What up,
contaminate
Tusk?
Tusk. Hey,
Dave-
it's gonna
no,
take all of
but,
us to contaminate all of Tusk, though.
Check this out. I have
Nah,
to
I
go.
just need to do
I do because you know.
Nah, you got your baby, man. I get it.
Oh yeah, because my girl was making tacos, man.
Oh,
Hell yeah, bro.
shit. Hey,
Shit.
what time should I be there, dude? Like,
me and Skid Row. In the
Hey, sorry, social distancing. Dog.
I went to go to the studio. I was there for like a good 2-3 hours, and
Oh,
I
okay.
get home and then I get a delivery. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh,
But she like,
okay.
she better hurry up, or else there's gonna be no tacos. I'm
Oh.
like, fuck, you better.
It's time to go.
Shit, I
I
need
feel
my
you,
fucking
man.
tacos. and
Yeah,
shit,
no,
man.
no.
I've only done 2 things today. I took my daughter for a bike. Okay, three. I took my daughter for a bike ride. We went to go grab smoothies, and then I came here, and I'm gonna take my ass right back home. I'm like, fuck
yeah.
that. I'm not
Baby
doing
time.
shit else.
Baby time.
Nah,
So-
bro. I just have to cut off my dude. I'm actually really sad. We had a show. I had bought tickets to
The
go
Rapture.
see. I had tickets to go see Dance Gavin Dance, which I was gonna take my girl to go see. That's like one of our favorite bands. It's a band that her and I really got into, when we first started dating. So I was really, really, really excited to get her out of the house because we got an infant at home, and we finally we weren't gonna have a whole night out. It
It's gonna
wasn't
be
like,
you and her time.
we were just gonna go see the show and then fucking come back. Like that was it, right? But I was gonna get her the fuck out the house, right? And then all this whole thing happened. They shut that show down, and I was like, wow, that fucking sucks. Like it weighed heavy on me that happened at that moment. And then fucking Saturday, bomb threat, we were gonna play a show at Catch One LA with a lot of big bands,
They
like
fucking canceled that shit?
yeah,
It
bro.
got canceled.
And they canceled that shit too. Well, I mean, it's a city ordinance, right? Like 250
yeah.
people, 250 plus. Like
Damn.
they're gonna shut
no,
it down.
No group gatherings. Yeah.
No
that's
group
true.
gatherings whatsoever. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little in my feelings about it this week, like in regards of what to do, because you know, like even my bandmates, which I feel terrible for, because they're like, hey, we should get together at somebody's house, we should play, and then live, you know, put it on live on Instagram.
That's a
you know
good
what I mean?
idea,
It was a really
actually.
good idea.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, fuck, the only place that we really have to go is to go to like a fucking studio, like, because we don't have our own space to be able to do that shit. So
Yeah.
what's at a studio? Other people's shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
other
true.
people's stuff, and we gotta be touching other people's things. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't. The whole thing for me was like, man, I need to pull back. I don't know if I want to do all that right now. I don't know if I
Hey.
want to go anywhere or be anywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
No, but it's funny you mentioned that because I was like, yo, I'm gonna hit up all the churches in the neighborhood and be like, yo, you guys want to go live with your stream? I got you.
so you talk about profiting,
got
bro,
you.
there it is.
You
Like,
might be seeing a bunch of priests
Hell
coming
yeah.
live from the studio.
You're gonna
bro.
be watching
a lot
whole
of people
bunch
did
of
that,
fools.
man. A
Yeah,
lot of
That's
people
true,
did
man.
that.
Yeah.
Brody, adios. Like,
Yeah, I have them all lined up outside. Like, hold on, you'll be up next. Let me
It's
get this
crazy,
guy.
bro.
I got you.
I got you, bro.
I'll put a little podium and everything. Go ahead, Jesus Christ.
It's crazy how many businesses are coming to terms with the fact that there's certain people who absolutely can fucking work from home. There's certain places that you don't need to be there every fucking day, and it's
Exactly.
still gonna
That's
pop.
true.
Like it's okay.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's wild because it's come to this. You know what I mean?
They had that
Yeah.
at one of my old companies. I'm not gonna name the name, but like,
Name
yeah,
it.
you had
Name
the
it,
option.
say
Name it.
You
Say
had
it.
the option
Name
to work from home.
Name it.
I can't. I fucking get
he
sued.
signed. Yeah, I was gonna say you signed a non-disclosure, right?
Name
Yeah.
it.
But check
Our
this
lawyer
out.
says you can. He didn't say
We
shit.
gotta set up an actual packing ganja interview with you guys.
All
You
right.
guys
let's
come on
do
our
it,
show,
man.
we
Let's do
come
it.
on your show, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm a-
As long as we all come
I'ma
on
come
Dre's
on both
back.
of your shows.
I always come on his back. I always come on his back.
I'm coming on both of your
Hey,
shows.
Hey, that shit takes forever to drip down because of all the hair, huh?
Oh yeah,
Like,
man.
That wasn't my back then.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
Damn.
Okay, so
Before you go, now we know COVID
let-
origin
let-
story.
Let everybody know where they can catch you and everything that's coming up, man.
Man, Facebook,
You forgot.
Packy Chan 215, Instagram, Packy Chan, Packing Ganja Show, Snapchat, Dabby Chansta. And you can check me out every Wednesday right here on the Super Audio Network on the Packing Ganja Show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, for right
You
now,
heard it.
but I've been hearing stories that they're starting to shut down bars and restaurants.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing that
That's
shit.
fucking like, what is that? Like 50, 60 people?
Some,
I
it
don't know.
depends. It depends. It depends on which one.
It
You know what
went.
I mean?
Hey,
Like,
before I go, it went from. I told the story on my show last week. It went from restaurants taking temperatures of customers before they sat down
Are you
to
fucking kidding
completely
me?
closing
Wow.
stores. Yeah, no, yeah, it was in Alhambra.
Wow.
It was in Alhambra. There were restaurants.
Oh shit.
That's
But
racist.
they
But
wouldn't sit you until you let
Yeah.
them take your temperature.
Yeah,
That's
but
racist.
And if you refuse,
but
they
they were
wouldn't let
Asian.
you sit. They wouldn't let you sit.
It was an Asian restaurant.
That's fucking crazy.
you know what's
Yeah.
crazy is that speaking of Asians in China,
This is something
they're
really
arming.
racist
That's
coming
not
up.
racist at all. It's factual, you son of a bitch. All right, is they're arming police officers with infrared
Oh, shit.
goggles.
Oh shit. That's
And
pretty
they
cool.
are, and their prime objective is to find anybody that's
a high
above
fever.
High
a
temperature?
high temperature, high fever.
Wow.
That is their
That's
primary
really smart.
objective.
That's pretty smart. Like to keep.
Is it though?
I mean,
Hey,
shit.
Man, what if you were just
So-
we just came out from a
You're-
sauna?
What
Hey.
I'm saying is that they're giving them these goggles, but if you look at their setup, bro, they're not in any HVAC. They're not in any hazmat suit. Like they're not in a hazmat suit at all. So you're supposed to spot them and then engage
Run, motherfucker, run!
and then die.
hey,
Like, fuck.
Eddie from NAG said that the bars were shut down today. Dude, that sucks because
Damn.
for right now we have a comedy show April 4th. If
For
the bars
now.
are
We
shut
have a
down,
bar there.
if the bars are shut down, then that means we have a comedy party April 4th.
Oh,
The party is for my honor.
Hey, You better check with Camacho and make sure that she's still down.
And the party's gonna happen. We might have some sponsors drop out because it's now a birthday party.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But
Shit.
the comedy
Oh.
party is still going on in
Dude,
honor
I
of my
think-
birthday.
You know what? You could still go to Legion right here in fucking Southgate.
Well, the comedy store at first they just
As
closed
well.
down the 2 rooms and had one
Yeah.
little one
Yeah,
open,
yeah, yeah.
and now they closed down all of them.
Really?
And the Improv is still open, but I'm hoping that we
mean-
can get those comedians to come over to the comedy party
Oh,
April 4th.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
sir.
Awesome.
I wasn't
have
expecting
to head
that.
out.
He's saying gatherings no bigger than 50 people.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Check this.
Everybody
You know those
check it
sessions I
out.
go to Levitate.
Yeah.
Packing
Levitate
ganja.
got canceled just because the fact
Packing
that
ganja.
of that no more than
Yeah.
50 people per gathering.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
This whole thing is obviously our generation has never experienced something like this. And
And in history, this is the only time there was ever any kind of toilet paper shortage. No, true. I was watching the show, Joe
Holy
Rogan
fuck.
show on the way over here, the newest one,
Uh-huh.
and they were talking about that, and they mentioned that how this generation is gonna be known as the generation that worried the most about the clean buttholes.
You know why?
It's true.
You know why?
It's true.
Because we eat ass.
It's true. It's
You're gonna
true.
need one of those fucking, what is it called? The bidet?
Yeah,
To fucking wash your ass?
I'm not gonna lie to
Hey,
you.
honestly,
When
some-
this
some-
toilet
someone-
paper shortage started, that's exactly what I started looking at. I was like, well, if I don't need toilet paper,
Somebody
then-
said-
Hell yeah.
Somebody on my Facebook said, "Fuck toilet paper. I figured out how to use the 3 seashells."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know how to use it to 3 seashells.
I don't
you
know
know about that? Are you too
Nah, I
young? Are
don't
you too
know
young for
what
that? You guys,
Nah,
you guys
what's the
never,
best
you guys never
seashells?
seen Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone?
I have seen Demolition Man.
And
Yeah.
he goes to take a shit, and he goes, I don't know if you know, but there's like only like where there's supposed to be the toilet paper. There's 3 seashells,
Yeah.
and Rob Schneider's like, hey, you don't know how to use the 3 seashells and shit, but they never really tell you how to use the 3 seashells.
I
throughout
don't
the whole
fucking
movie.
remember that part.
No!
at all. I remember the part
you
where he's
remember that,
like,
right?
Yes, I know how to use the 3 seashells.
I remember that part where like he wants to fuck, and then she's like, "Oh, we don't do it like that anymore."
Yeah,
and
it's like
then
some
it's
virtual D shit.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
lame.
"Oh, yeah, yeah."
That
I
might-
remember
Oh,
that.
bro, you guys have to
remember
go
that.
back and watch that movie again.
will.
That's
We'll
a
watch that
classic.
shit
Well,
tonight.
It's
That's
been
a
a long
classic
ass
ass fucking
time.
movie.
Demolition Man. Bro.
I got tacos waiting for me at the house, man.
All right,
we'll
Packy, thanks
definitely
for stopping by, brother.
Thank you. Well, we'll definitely set it up. Have you
Let's
guys
do
come
it.
on our
Yeah,
show.
man.
We'll have the whole crew come on this
Hey,
show.
man.
you know?
Yeah, you're welcome here anytime. Thank you for
Oh,
stopping
sure.
by, man. We
Thank you for
appreciate
letting
man.
me bombard this place.
Hey,
No,
yeah.
not even trip. All right, Dre. I'll see you Wednesday, bro.
Oh, you gonna touch me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know how long I've been touching you, and I still haven't gotten no diseases that'll kill me.
Oh,
Damn.
I mean, he
That's-
gave me
that's
herpes,
luck.
but you know,
That's luck.
but it hasn't killed you
it
yet.
hasn't killed herpes.
Nah, but you know what?
His
I am
herpes
giving
didn't
you
kill me
guys
yet.
cancer with all these frequencies and fucking. Allegedly,
Dude, I was just talking
guys don't
about
get cancer
that.
from this
I
room,
was just
then
talking
fuck.
about that with.
there's allegedly cancer in this room.
all right, yeah. I gotta head
All right,
out, man.
brother.
All right,
Hey,
Packy,
guys,
get out of
have a
here.
good
Thanks for
one.
stopping
No,
by, brother.
leave already. We want you gone.
Eat some tacos for me, dog.
All right,
Yeah,
bro. Later, man. Later, man.
Later, bro. Cuídense.
Hey, well, fuck it. The show's still going on because
Hell yeah.
I'll make sure to count. And once that 51st person get here, I'll be like, hey, you gotta leave.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just make sure all the sponsors don't pull out. fool. You just gotta make sure that they don't pull
The
out.
only time, no,
When
another
when
time that
people
you,
with me, they never pull out.
time that-
tight. Hell yeah. No protection.
that's the only time that you don't
Um,
want somebody to pull out.
No, we were talking about what the hell were we just talking about? He was talking about cancer in the air, right? Dude, I was just talking to fuck, what is his name on here? I forget his name already. When he follows us on the YouTube.
On the YouTubes?
Yeah, the homie.
Which
I
one?
was talking to the homie.
Oh, the homie.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was talking to the homie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the homie was telling me about 5G and how 5G is like affecting like, you know, breaking down like oxygen molecules and shit like that.
Oh.
And because COVID-19 is like such a respiratory like
issue,
virus,
yeah, virus.
that the two are kind of, you know, correlating with one another, and it's like too big of a coincidence. And then I saw, and then like what we do know about COVID is that it's mostly effective with like seniors, like, right? So
Yeah.
older people, right? Older
people,
people
yeah.
are mostly affected
Yeah.
by it. And then I saw a fucking ad for T-Mobile, and T-Mobile has an ad right now that you can, if you're 55 and older, you can get phones for free or
Yeah.
for like $55. You can get both phones for $55 if you're 55 and older,
What the
which
fuck?
is a fucking ridiculous deal.
Wow.
It's a ridiculous deal that only a fool would pass up.
Wow.
So they're like
wow.
force feeding you this shit because you're fucking old and you don't have much money to pay for whatever it is that you're gonna pay for. Those that are, on the lower end, right?
For a 5G phone.
For a 5G phone.
Because T-Mobile was they're
They're
not
pushing it.
They're not charging you extra for theirs.
But
also,
that's the thing, though.
But also theirs is not full 5G. It's like it's a form of 5. They basically it's upgraded 4G. But anyways,
But for me, it was more of
it is faster.
It for me though, it was just kind of like this. It was interesting to see the correlation between the two. It just was like it's too coincidental. Cause we're constantly having a tinfoil hat around here, and I'm never happy with any explanation that anybody gives me about anything. Like
it's true,
because you
yeah.
can talk to experts, you can talk to you can talk to doctors all you want, nurses, and not every single person has like an expertise that you can really trust. Cause everybody's kind of like winging it at this point, you know.
Sometimes, yeah.
And so the best thing that we can do is like what they said is right, social distancing and like make sure we're washing our hands and thoroughly, right? Make sure we're not touching our faces, which I have a
Touching
really
our
hard
nutsack.
time doing.
I have a
I have a
problem.
really hard time not touching my nose because I'm
I
like
have a
there's
really
like an
hard time
itch
not touching
and
my
I have
dick.
to. and
It's
I
not
have to.
In my
happening.
nutsack.
Oh,
It's not
dude,
happening.
my
My
dick
ass.
is so polished.
It's not happening.
Like, I've just had so much time on my hands and
told-
so
You know how they-
much lotion.
Yeah, you know what?
I said from the
you know
get
how they
go
say
that I'm
that-
gonna catch it because I do all the things they say
yeah,
not to do.
me too. Like they say, oh, don't touch your face. I've been touching my face
Bro,
all fucking day,
If I
dude.
didn't, no, if I
At
couldn't,
no point did anyone say don't touch your dick.
hey, but if I could not stop, if I could stop putting my hands in my mouth,
My
then,
mouth in my-
then fuck fool, I would love it. But the point is, I can't, and that's the issue I have. It's fucking.
Chew on your nails and
It's
shit
a
like that.
nervous
Yeah.
habit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
Something
can't
that
stop.
tick.
You've
It's
been
a tick
doing
you've
it for
always
so
had.
long already.
I
Yeah.
can't stop.
Yeah.
The best I
Yeah,
can do is
yeah.
put gloves on. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh shit.
Sorry. Sorry. If life hasn't stopped me from doing it, then what makes you think this shit's gonna stop me from doing it?
I'm like, what can you dip your fingers in so that
Bro,
when you
I've
do
done
you're
it.
like,
The chili, the garlic, the paint.
But you
everything.
love the chile.
Hey, but you know what?
everything,
You
bro.
know,
Even
amidst-
penis flavor.
Amidst this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
pandemic, especially it affecting China and Italy.
China, ha, ha,
China, China.
Well, Dre was kind enough to send me diapers. He's having them delivered to my house.
It was a miracle that they shipped them.
And I really want to thank you, Dre, because that was extremely thoughtful. I thought that I was good, on a couple of those things. And, he put that out there. And I didn't realize how crazy it was, especially hearing Packy's story. I'm like, holy fuck. Like,
Yeah.
am I going to have to put this kid in cloth diapers pretty soon, which we have. But I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck. Okay, let's do it.
Nah, you just gotta be prepared, man. And I'm guilty
Easier
of
said
not
than
not.
done.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I'm guilty of not preparing at all. I'm kind of like, this will blow over. But then again, shit's hitting the fan already.
Yeah. Like, what if it doesn't?
Yeah,
right? Like,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to buy those emergency food kits for a while, but not because of this, because of earthquake.
Yeah.
So I wanted one of those kits, but they were always on sale, but they were still kind of expensive, like for like a 7-day supply or a 14-day supply for a family. It's like 50, 60, 70, up to $150 for like a supply that keeps good for so many years. And now I regret not buying it because it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You might have to fall back on that.
And with all of this going on, I could only imagine like the doomsday preppers.
Oh, yeah, they're
how-
all laughing.
They're
yeah,
having
you
a
laughed at
fucking
us.
field day.
Laugh at us now, bitches.
You guys were laughing at us when we were talking about the zombie apocalypse. And look at you now, fuckers.
You ain't getting none of my shit, bro.
It's not the
Fuck
same.
that.
No, it's not the same. It's not the
not the
same.
same.
It's
No.
really not the same. But but in a way it is.
They are
though.
more
in a
prepared.
way
No.
it is though, because I mean we might not necessarily be running from a zombie, but this virus is definitely spreading like a disease like that.
It is,
And
yeah.
so as people become infected, right, like we have to quarantine them, like and for a significant amount of time as well,
Yeah.
like while we figure out what's going on with them, like
Yeah.
They said
yeah.
my girl works for the parks, and she said that the RV park by the beach, I think it's by Doc Wilder. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
by Doc
Anyways,
off the
they
105?
cleared all the RVs out. They got rid of
Yo,
all the
get the
all the
fuck
people.
out.
They say they
Good.
have to
Good.
leave, cancel all the reservations, not because of the rules or regulation, because this happened before. You know why?
yeah. What?
Because remember those fucking trailers they're gonna bring for homeless people for them to stay in?
Oh yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
divert them and line them all up there on the beach and
No
quarantine
shit.
people.
Wow.
So it's serious, bro. It's serious.
Wow.
They need to
Fuck.
they took over that whole part, and I heard
Yeah.
that because of the state of emergency originally that California issued, they could commandeer hotels and motels to quarantine people if they need to.
Wow.
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo actually took ¿De dónde es ese güey? Portugal.
De Portugal.
In Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah, he converted hotels into hospitals, and is paying staff, doctors, nurses, and whatnot out of pocket.
Really?
Yep, to keep it open and take
See,
people in.
that's better than the story that I heard about Cristiano Ronaldo, that he bought himself a fucking island, a small island,
Yeah.
and that
To rate?
he's just gonna
Allegedly?
fucking chill there until this whole thing blows over.
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
That's what I fucking heard.
I hope he brought.
I hope he does
brought
both.
Plenty of food. Like, yeah, hell
I hope
yeah.
he does both. He
Yeah.
pays for these hospitals
if he
and
can
pays
do
for the
both,
island.
Shit. Fool. If I
man.
had the money, I would fly to space, and I just kick it, and I just watch the
Yeah,
world
it's
burn.
not
Just
bad
watch
idea.
the world.
But like,
slowly.
I told you, fools.
Elon right now is in
I
a tunnel
told
somewhere.
you, dog.
I can
Elon-
picture Angel.
Hey, you know, a lot of millionaires and billionaires have their fucking badass fucking penthouse suites in those
They've
lesser
got-
silos.
Dude, all those guys have their hideaways, man. Everybody's got
No,
their
but I'm saying
hideaways.
because
yeah.
a lot of the decommissioned
yeah.
Mrs. silos, I remember seeing this on a show. They now are billion-dollar fucking penthouses tricked out for this kind of situation.
Yeah.
Really?
And they go there and they drop down in the ground like so many feet where
but
supposedly
see-
viruses
but
and
those
bacteria
folk,
can't
though,
survive.
But those folk, like people like that, I feel like people like that have to have like, they can't just live on their own.
You think they need people around?
I mean, at this point, they've done everything, but like they
Hey,
probably
maybe it
don't
comes-
even wipe their own ass.
maybe it comes
you
with
know,
full
some of these
service.
folks. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So they
who
won't be
knows?
able to
but
survive
who's gonna
without-
leave their family to fucking go in there?
Bro,
Like, can I
there's-
bring my
there-
family? Like,
Yeah.
so
You
let me
get what I'm
ask-
saying?
let
You
me
see what I'm
ask you
getting
this.
at?
Isn't there butlers
And how do
right
you make
now?
that decision?
Isn't there
Like-
butlers and maids that
but
live with
see-
people right now?
yeah. But what I'm getting at is like when it becomes a choice of leaving and completely isolating yourself forever from your family, because it's one thing to live
But
there.
you're gonna live lavish
It's
in
one
this
thing.
building.
It's one thing to live there and then be like, all right, I'm gonna take a personal day, gonna go see my family. It's different when you're fucking being put underground, never to be seen again. Like and
Well, I
shit.
don't know about never to be seen again.
But what
and
I'm
then,
saying
and then
is-
on
For a
top of
while.
that, you also have to think about like the kind of people that are doing, like usually millionaires. Not all of them, of course not. But a lot of them, you know, spoiled little brats who only care about
But-
themselves. Their family is affected by the coronavirus. Well, fuck, stay away from me. I don't want. I
But
don't
what
Yeah.
I'm no,
Fired.
what I'm- what I'm- what I'm saying
Fuck
is,
outta here.
what I'm saying is you could, some people like they could like maybe they don't have an option to go down below. Maybe they have no options, so they're willing.
I don't know, man.
They're
If
willing,
there's-
they're willing to live in these lavvy buildings and these lavvy lives just to serve people for a few hours a day, and then they get to like get all the
If, there-
benefits of the other
if there's
shit.
no option to go down on someone, I'm out.
Honestly, though, if it does come down to like everybody's quarantined, I want to do it like Italy's doing it right now.
I hope
man.
the government pays for it though.
Yeah?
man.
Yeah.
You want to do it like Italy?
Yeah, I want to do it like Italy. I'm gonna show you a little clip right now of like what's going on in Italy with their fucking quarantine.
I actually wouldn't be surprised that this would happen at your house
This is Dre's house.
in the event.
I put the speakers outside on the roof.
Put them all outside. Just
On the
close
roof?
everybody off in
Yeah.
the garage.
I put the speakers on the roof.
But check it out. This is a DJ in Italy who's fucking partying hard. Considering, you know, all of this is going on, they're still trying to make the best of it. So check this out. A little party in Italy.
Hell yeah. That was trying to fuck the pain away.
Nah, but if everybody didn't agree to this shit, I'd be
Dude,
pissed
that
off
shit
as
is
fuck.
loud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. Like, I didn't mean you turned it down. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, like, from the distance that this is being filmed, listen to that bass, bro.
Yeah, no,
That shit is loud.
I don't know how that
cuz.
was set up, but yeah, you could definitely hear it all over the. Hey.
Hey.
My thing is this. He wants attention because he could easily play all of this from inside the room and be quarantined, but he'd rather be out there on the balcony like he has to be out there.
But that's the thing, though, is I wonder, first of all, let
Alright.
me ask this question. I
Ah.
wonder what kind of community this is.
Yeah.
Because if this was like, you know, let's just say that it, like dormitories, a college town, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like in Italy. Fuck if I know what it's like out there. I don't know.
You and I both.
But if it's a place like that, like, I don't know if you guys have ever stayed at a dorm before. I am not going to sit here and brag, but I have. And it's not because I went to college. I'll just say that. But I have stayed at dorms before.
You fucked the chick that was at college?
I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say that I was. I'm not going to say that I didn't, but that's not the reason I was there.
All right.
However, I was just part of a high school program. And
Okay.
I spent like 4 summers going to Cal State Dominguez Hills, and I got to stay
In the college dorms.
in the college dorms.
What class were you taking?
For the summer? Any class that was available, whatever
Nice.
classes we
6,
could.
Oh,
yeah.
And
No,
some
I
of them
know.
work for college
you
credits.
get college credit in high
Yeah.
school,
Mhm.
but I
That's
thought
nice.
you had it
Yeah.
like
That's
because
good.
sometimes it's like a specific like area.
No, it was
like
pretty
in math
general.
or science or
Nah, it was
something.
pretty general ed, but we took a
Yeah.
couple courses, like, and we were just jumping ahead,
Yeah,
like, as
yeah.
best we could.
Yeah,
But it was nice. In any case,
I mean, you
my
could've
point
done-
was,
you could've
is if
done
it was in
AP
an
and still
environment
got
like
college
that,
credit, but anyways, back to you.
if it was in an environment like that and that music's bumping, everybody's happy. Nobody's gonna give a shit.
Really?
Like everybody, hell yeah, bro. Are you kidding me? Everybody's
But-
trying to
but what-
party.
but
You gotta
what-
think about it. You're
especially
like
the
with
college
like,
scene?
No.
yeah, you're like with
Okay.
like 18, 20 year
Yeah.
olds.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
come on, bro.
Party.
But that's not what
hard.
I'm saying. I'm not saying that the music sucks. I'm saying that's fine, bump it. But why do you have to be out there under quarantine? Like he should be inside the room, and then you can still run the cables out, still bump all the music, but you don't have to be out there
See,
taking all the
Yeah,
attention.
but he
The
wants
thing
to.
is-
But a DJ doesn't do that though. A DJ's not gonna
could.
do that though. But
For the-
who's gonna want to do that?
for the
Like,
best of the people.
who's gonna be a secret ninja like that though, bro?
Nah, yeah.
They're
He-
just.
he- I mean,
he's
he's
still
gonna-
social
he's a DJ.
distancing. He's not like.
Nah, there was 2 bitches there on the patio with them.
That's probably his
They're-
bitches.
Yeah, they're quarantined with him.
He's
Like,
probably tired of those bitches.
I'm saying, bro.
He's
I'm
tired.
saying.
He's probably tired of them talking all that shit. fool.
no, but you know what? This is happening a lot. I've also seen like in China actually I think it's also in Italy where people are exercising on their balconies. They're on their balconies and then there's somebody on the roof,
Yeah.
the exercise teacher or
Directing?
whoever, directing
Nice.
like what to do, and then everybody's
Fucking
doing
spin
shit.
class?
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Doing jumping jacks and whatever the fuck. So people, I mean, they're not isolated to just stay inside. Which honestly they should probably do it, but nah, they're out on their balcony and they're still trying to do their fucking thing, just like
Yeah.
this DJ is doing. He's trying to
Yeah.
do his thing, despite everything that's fucking going on in Italy.
I
It's
stayed
fucking crazy.
indoors all day yesterday.
Ah,
I did not.
And you
step
didn't
one-
have to.
I didn't step 1 foot outside. I stayed indoor all day yesterday,
yeah.
and today.
I went out for a second, but stayed in most of the day.
Actually, I stepped outside to let my cousin into my apartment because he came over. But past that, that was pretty much like that was the most of it. Like I just went outside, literally went downstairs, opened the gate, and came back up. Like that was the most sunlight I saw yesterday. And today I was adventurous.
Okay.
Yeah, today I did a couple things like. Went
You
to,
said
go
today I was
get, went to go
adventurous.
get coffee for my girl. Took my daughter for a bike ride.
Nice.
Yeah, we already covered that part, but still, today I was adventurous. I'm here right now, right? Like, but yeah, it's crazy though. It's crazy what's happening in the world right now.
And what I want to take it to the next thing that I want to take it to is
whole nother level.
what is the source of the coronavirus? Okay, so a lot of people are saying that it was a fish market in China.
a
Some
wet
peop-
market.
People are saying that it was a lab.
It's a wet
lab in
market.
China.
Some people say that it was people eating bat soup that
Yeah.
caused the virus.
There are some Chinese government officials actually blaming the U.S.
all right.
They're blaming the U.S. for that. So I mean, who knows?
So there
That
is.
shit could be space AIDS. I mean, who knows, dude? Who knows? I'm just saying, right? Like you don't know
No,
where it
yeah,
fucking
it's
came
true.
from.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. I'm
And
glad
we're
that you brought
never
out
gonna know.
space
We
AIDS.
are never going to know.
So
Us down here, us lowly folks down here are never gonna know because we're not part of that club.
and look, the thing is, there's another theory of what they're saying that the coronavirus came from.
I'm into
So
it. Let's do it.
So Professor Chandra, and I can't fucking pronounce the name for the life of me, but
Professor-
Wickramasinghe.
Vikramasinghe
Yeah,
of Buckingham Center.
Yeah, so this professor is pretty much saying or pretty much making the assumption that the coronavirus came from space. So
Alright.
there was a meteor that exploded in China not too long before the coronavirus outbreak started. And so she's claiming that this virus could have come from
Another planet.
another from space.
Wow.
And there is a
wonder.
video. There is a video. Hold on. There's a video of the explosion. So check this out. I want. Let me see. Let me see if I can fucking
She
play
ran
it.
away, and I wonder
I can't fucking play it.
If this will play,
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's this one?
bro,
Maybe.
that's a picture, cuz.
Yeah, it's a picture.
Damn.
I had the video.
We don't need you, Jimmy. Bitch ass Buster.
Fucking bitch ass Jimmy.
Nah, we can't give that guy any more shit. He's actually doing something really good for himself
Nah,
and
yeah,
his
that's
family.
true. That's true.
More power to you. Oh, congratulations to Marley, by the way. His daughter just got accepted to a really fucking awesome gifted school, MERMS. I
Nice.
think it's MERMS Institution.
Oh shit.
Just fucking big time, bro.
Hey, well,
That girl's
congratulations.
smart.
Congratulations to Jimmy's
Yeah.
baby girl, man.
It's
That's
obviously,
awesome.
I mean, it's obvious that you know, Patty's done a wonderful job parenting because
Right.
Jimmy's
Yeah,
obviously a piece of garbage.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Right. And it's obvious that she gets her intelligence from her mother because, I mean, come on, we've seen this guy.
Yeah, it's
We've seen him at his
obviously-
best, and it's not impressive. Obviously. So, congratulations
Good
to Marley.
genes on the mom's side.
If,
What happened?
if she ever hears this, congratulations, Marley. We need to plan a play date soon for you and Jam. Jimmy, you suck.
I couldn't find the video, but what do you think about that? What do you think about
Space AIDS?
Yeah.
I mean, it could. I mean, look, man, it's anybody's guess. I was just talking to you know, my bandmates and telling them that, you know, we can talk about, you know, how this originated all we want. The fact of the matter is that it's here. Some people are like, are think that we're overreacting to what's going on right now, and that may be so, but it's you know, in the business of prevention. I don't see what the harm is in trying to stop something that could possibly affect more and more people.
Yeah.
If you look at the bright side of things, like look at the bright side or the positive spin on it, is that, you know, in some parts of China, like I was talking about last week, I think, because none of the factories were operating, like there's less pollution, and so that's going to happen. That's going to happen here too.
Yeah.
Certain places aren't going to be running the way that they normally would.
Nope.
We're going to start seeing you know, some clearer skies. I'm certain you guys have seen emptier streets, right?
Yeah.
Less crowded places. Like it's happening because more people are.
Except for supermarkets.
I mean, obviously, like clearly, but like
Yeah.
there's just other places that are just like where I took my daughter on her bike ride today is like a path. It's like it's a trail, and on that trail there was literally not a fucking soul there except for like another dad with his 2 kids playing far as fuck away from us as possible. Like they were just like minding their own business,
Right.
and so it's just it's interesting. And the more and more I go about like kind of like life in this way, like the more and more I was thinking about it, and it's just so funny because my girl and I were watching Infinity War today.
Okay.
Infinity War.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you know, I'm like I can relate with Thanos more and more, and I'm like, they just do need to wipe these motherfuckers out. Like, get 'em out.
out of here.
And then I also get sad and I get in my own feelings because I'm like, what if my daughter was one of the ones that disappears, and I would have to live with that for the rest of my life, like, and I can't, and I just couldn't. So
And
then I
here's-
just made myself sad.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's like, I myself am not afraid of the coronavirus.
All right.
I am afraid of how people are reacting to the coronavirus.
We
And-
are a virus.
Huh?
We are a virus.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the virus. It's the people
Yes.
that you should be afraid of.
People are
Then again,
crazy.
at the same time, I honestly don't know how it's gonna affect the world, how the virus affects anybody. I don't. I hope I don't have it. But still, I'm more afraid of the people than the virus itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know they're taking up all the supplies
Yeah,
and
me too.
yeah.
It's no, seriously. My thing is like I'm not worried about. Well, I am worried about being contagious and giving it to somebody and them causing a death. But what I am worried about also is like that you need basic essentials. Like I mean, I don't buy groceries for a week. I mean, for a month, I buy them for every other week.
Of course.
But
yeah.
in a couple of weeks, we're not gonna be able to get groceries, and that's why you have to think like that. Like it's not that I'm panicking. It's just, I gotta think ahead.
No, and that I think that's what gets me most upset is like, you know, people are panicking and they're doing this, and I get it. You know, they're scared and they wanna be prepared, but I think they I don't know, they're just overreacting.
Yep.
And now this is the consequence, and now we really do have to fend for ourselves. And if this gets any worse, who knows what else people are willing to do. Who knows what else? It could be, you know, that people start, you know, breaking into homes and stealing supplies from somebody else, you know?
Dude, you know, for those folks that have all that stuff, you know, and are hoarding all those things, like, My suggestion is that you keep that shit to yourself because when times get desperate, if you have that shit within sight, like let's say you have it all in your garage and you can see into your garage from the street and somebody's gonna see that shit.
Yeah, you better.
Bro, they're gonna come a looking. You know, like that's
Breaking news: Camacho's Mobile Bar. She's still in, bro. So it's official. Unopened mic is still going forward.
Bro.
April 4th.
That's what's up.
April 4th. If you ain't got shit to do because everything is closed, well, no, we gotta keep it happen. So your ass now watch it live on www.spreadnetwork.com.
Watch it live.
Yeah. Watch
Everybody who has the tickets, enjoy.
For sure.
No, and it's also crazy how like for example, my brother called me yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he pretty much told me like, oh, okay, yeah, are you okay? Like you have supplies, and I'm like, dude, you know, I'm doing what I have to do. And he's like, yeah, man, I bought another gun yesterday, and you know,
there's long lines for ammo.
Yeah, so you know he's prepping in that way. Like he's also scared that you know some motherfucker is gonna try to break into his house, and you know do something. And
it's not the worst thing to have.
A gun.
It's not the worst thing to have.
Yeah, I'm not against having a gun.
Yeah.
I just I don't know if I would have it in my house.
At your house?
At my house.
Specifically yours?
Specifically mine.
Why?
Because I'm also afraid that I'm gonna mess up and shoot somebody that I care about. You know, you know what I mean.
Okay.
And it's happened before. I'm afraid of that possibility.
You shot someone before?
No. I not myself.
I was gonna say, damn, Jason.
No, but
Bro,
I'm afraid that you know I don't want to have the chance to make that mistake. You know, or I don't want it to be possible that could be something.
I don't know, bro.
That
You get in your car every day and you have an opportunity to take somebody out all the time. And if you've ever drank while driving, then it's the same. Then it's the same thing.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's the very same thing. So what I'm saying is that if you're gonna put an excuse out there like that, apply it to other parts of your life as well. I don't think that should be a reason to stop you for that. I don't think that you would. I mean, I honestly I know you as a person, and I've experienced a lot of life with you, and I know that you're deep down you're a big ass teddy bear, bro. You really are. You are. And all you want is good for other people. Well, certain people. There's certain people that you would love to spit on daily. But
you see that not because you're mad at them, because that's what you're into.
But it's out of love though. You know what I mean? Like he spits with love. Like
that's what he's into.
Yeah. Exactly. And for it to be recyprocated, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Desecrate me.
That does happen. Like,
get it on my lobe.
Fuck you.
And
they're like,
oh yeah. That's great.
Oh, you made it weird.
Well, that was exactly the point. Yeah, that was exactly the point. But no, I don't think that you would ever do anything like that. And what I'm saying is that it wouldn't be a bad idea to have that to protect yourself against somebody that would like to cause you harm or to take something from you. You know, like it's not such a bad idea.
And look, don't get me wrong. Like,
I will get you wrong.
If the world goes to shit, the good thing is I know how to use a gun. I've had some training, and I've gone to gun ranges before.
How's your trigger discipline?
It's pretty good.
Is it? Really? All right.
But at the same time,
Go ahead.
sometimes I do notice myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I have noticed myself in the past.
Yeah.
Going a little trigger happy. Like.
Yeah. So I actually haven't talked to him yet. Like I haven't discussed this with him yet. My brother-in-law took me shooting for the first time ever. I had never shot a gun before, and he took me, and it was cool. He took me to this place. I think it was like I don't remember if it was Buena Park or it was just somewhere in Orange County. It was indoor. We didn't shoot anything crazy, like nothing crazy. It was all handguns. Nothing too heavy either. They were like 9s. Like there was really nothing too big, right? Nothing too big. And he's done way more. Like he's gone out, into deserts and shit like that. Like
shooting like AR-15s,
he's got big toys. Yeah.
shotguns,
He's got big things. But he took me to this local place, and we went out. It was the first time I'd ever been, and it was cool. My girl went too, Heather. She was there too, and this was before baby. We went, and we're there, and I'll never forget the amount of joy that I felt pulling the trigger.
Pulling the trigger.
and it's funny because I come from playing a lot of first person shooter games, like a lot.
A lot of Call of Duty.
A lot.
A lot of
A lot. Now
Medal
I
of Honor.
don't play them anywhere near as much as I used to. I
Yeah.
hung it up. I hung it up because I took on like 2K, and then I left 2K and I started doing FIFA. And I swear, like I'm a fucking one trick pony. Like I can't play all of them because if I have all of them, I feel like I'm just not. Like it's too much for me. Like I just can't have all that going on at the same time. So I like just stick to one. So right now I'm married to FIFA.
Okay.
Like FIFA's my girl, so I'm with it. And anyway, but I showed up to the gun range. We're there. He hooks me up, and on site, bro. The second that he's, because he told me all about the discipline and how to hold it and all that stuff, and he's like, "All right, man, go ahead. It's all yours."
Yeah.
And like the first thing I did was shoot the fucking target in the dome. That's the first thing I did.
What?
And every fucking shot after that, I was shooting it in the fucking head. Every single one. And then I got worse as it went on.
Yeah.
I guess because I don't know. I was
You
just
got too comfortable.
maybe I don't know. Maybe I dropped my shoulders a little too much. But those first couple, bam, 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 I got it.
That fool's,
But anyway, I finished. I unloaded the clip, and I'm just sitting there with a big ass grin on my face, and that's probably why my fucking brother-in-law never brought me shooting again. It's legitimately been at least 5 or 6 years, and he's never asked me to come back out again. So, Will, if you're listening, if I scared you, bro, I'm sorry. But that was fun.
He probably
it was fun.
He probably
It was
looked
fun.
at you and he's like, "This motherfucker's
He's
gonna
like,
go on a shooting spree."
I
God
don't-
damn.
I don't think that we should ever introduce
This
it
fool's a
again.
little too happy.
He shot everything in the head. I don't think he should go again.
Does it? And see, and I was kind of amazed when the first time that I went to a shooting range. I was, same thing. I was pretty good. Like I was like, oh shit, all those years of fucking Call of Duty and Medal of Honor.
Boom.
Like they paid off. Like fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It helps.
But
And then imagine playing those games in VR.
oh shit.
You know, it's really sad. I did
bro.
see a video. I saw a video, and there was they were trying to prove that video games like that made children violent. They were trying to prove that.
Okay.
It's like on a news network or something like that, and it was a reporter. They were doing
Okay.
this whole story, right? And so they took this kid, and he had to have been like 8, I want to say.
Okay.
8, and he was a master at COD.
Okay.
He was really, really good.
Really?
Like really, really good.
Really?
And so they took this kid and they brought him out to a range and they put an AR in his hands and they had him fire on.
Well, yeah, because it works.
Dude, but he put it in his hands and he shot like a round or two because I don't remember.
You can
if
get the
it was
recoil
semi-
right. Yeah, you get the recoil right.
Dude, it went right into his shoulder, almost dropped him on his ass, and the kid just started crying, bro. just crying, and he just didn't have it in him. Like it was like he was soft. So it kind of disproved that. You know what I mean? It disproved it a little bit.
No, but it does help. It does because your eye to hand
Hand-eye coordination.
coordination.
Is, for
I would
sure.
say configuration like an idiot.
That's all
But
good.
coordination, it really helps because that's why back in the days, back in the Xbox days,
Yeah.
the military would issue Xboxes to everybody along with certain games because they wanted them to like train while they weren't training.
Oh
Dude.
wow, that's funny.
So
The army put a whole bunch of money into a game that
Yeah.
was supposed to be training for the army, and then they released it to the public, and it kind of sucked.
you know what?
Interesting.
You know what? It's funny that, like I said, I wouldn't have a gun, but I admire, when somebody has a skill like that.
Gunmanship.
Yeah, exactly. And check out Keanu Reeves training for John Wick.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Dude.
this. I've seen this many a time.
Dude, this guy.
I've seen this many a time.
Hold
But
on.
I mean, yeah, that's.
All right,
Yeah.
check it out.
But this guy fucks with his socks on,
You know what? He might.
allegedly.
God
Did he-
damn.
That sounds like you've had sex with Keanu Reeves, bro. Have you?
Maybe, allegedly.
So, I
Span
mean,
of 3 movies.
I would not want to go against Keanu Reeves in a fucking gunfight. He's gonna take me down.
Are you
I
gonna-
wouldn't want to go against Keanu Reeves in a fight, period.
In a
Have
fight,
you seen him
period.
train on
I knock
BJJ,
him-
bro?
I knock him out. Bill and Ted.
Hell no, dude.
Oh, Bill and
You
Ted.
should watch him do.
Bill and Ted,
fuck up
I'd
Bill
have
and
a
Ted.
chat.
I'll fuck up Bill and Ted. Yo, bro, I'll
Okay.
grab Bill and hit Ted.
They're gonna be
Okay.
like bogus.
But you won't fuck that fool up right now.
Nah.
All the
right
B-
now-
BJJ
I'll
training
fuck
he's
up, I'll
done?
fuck up Neo. I'll fuck up Neo any
That
day.
fool, I'll put money on that.
Fuck up
Keanu
Neo.
Reeves, if you're listening,
I'll
come
give
over here and
that. I'll
kick this
give
fool's
that fool a
ass.
Trojan virus and then fuck him up.
Oh,
Hey, but,
man.
Are you guys gonna watch the new movie, the Bill and Ted movie?
I'm down only because I
We're gonna go
you know,
together.
I'm a huge fan of the Bill and Ted, both movies. So I have both of them, and I've actually been anticipating, the third one for the longest time already.
But
What's the second one called? Bill and Ted's
Bogus-
Bogus Journey.
Journey.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to be disappointed like they did it with Dumb and Dumber when they came back and that shit was whack.
And see,
I didn't even watch
that's
that
what a lot of people
because
were
everybody
saying.
said it was so terrible. I'm
With
like,
the
all
two
right,
guys,
fucking-
I was finally like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. The two guys are back.
Yeah,
Let's watch
yeah.
it.
And see, that's the thing. It's like that's what they were afraid of when talking about doing this. This part 3, this trilogy.
Yeah.
Is that it's been so long, and the first two were so iconic.
Yeah.
They didn't want to ruin that in a sense. You
First
know.
one.
Well, the thing too is you gotta also think about is generationally, comedy changes, styles change,
Yeah.
even dramas
Yeah.
change, like everything changes, and
Some
so
movie like Encino Man now. I don't know if they could do it.
no
now.
one,
Nah, they
no,
wouldn't be
absolutely
able
not.
to do that.
Anything that Pauly Shore
Shore.
was in, you couldn't do now. None of it. None of it.
What is that
I would
movie?
like to see him try
Son-in-law.
It's
Son-in-law. remember
Son-in-law.
No,
that?
but I would like to see him try to do Biodome, and they could do Son-in-Law, but with the Mexican family instead. Hey,
I did like Biodome.
Biodome.
I don't care anybody says,
Biodome.
I
I
did
like
like
to see him
Biodome.
try it again.
Biodome was good. Yeah.
hey, but the
Rochambeau.
game for Bill and Ted was dope too for Nintendo. That shit was sick.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't remember that. Hey, but I think I have that at home.
Hey,
I should have that at home, right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it now.
yep.
Bill and Ted. All right, for sure. I'll look for it.
You
So
fucked
the-
up Dre Tendo. You said
Dre
he
Tendo.
breaks when you never brought it in.
I didn't. I never brought it in. And I didn't say that it breaks. I
It
just said it
breaks.
gets stuck. I can't go from one game to another. I have to just play the game that I'm on. And if I want to switch, then I gotta just shut it down. And
Well, it's
turn
because
it
it's
back
not a
on.
Switch, bro. It's a Nintendo. It's a Dre Tendo.
Shut up. By the way, shout out to my cousin John who got my daughter a Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Cam-
Camel got the Switch now too. Everybody's
I
getting
know.
them.
I've been seeing him on the Instagrams lately, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not there yet. I don't have Smash Bros yet, but I want to get it.
Yeah.
But then
And Tusk,
but
shout
then
out
it's
to
the same
Tusk.
thing. We gotta play online too, right? Like we gotta pay to play online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's
So what,
it's
should
gonna be
I-
a minute before
I
I
saw the
graduate.
convenience
So
of the
should I get a
Switch,
Switch
but-
now? We're gonna play online with each
I
other.
mean, bro,
it's pretty
what's
cool.
up?
I remember one of my old jobs. That's what was going on. Like during our breaks, sometimes we would have long ass fucking breaks.
Yeah.
So people would bring their fucking Switch, and then we'd just put it we'd mirrored it on the fucking TV, and then we'd just be like,
hey, fuck you people, because I used to go to work playing my Game Boy Advance all the time. People looked at me weird. Or my PlayStation Portable.
Because you didn't share, fucker.
People looked at me like,
Yeah,
why you
'cause
play
it's all
video
just
games?
for
Because
you,
you weren't
fool.
fucking sharing.
Yeah,
Aren't you a adult?
PSP, by the way, was way ahead of its time. If they would have fucking put that shit out now, shit would pop.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, look what happened, right? Look at the Switch.
Nobody
The Switch
biz.
is handling biz. Like, if you were to do the same, or look at Dre's phone. Dre's paying fucking shit on his phone. No problem. No problem.
no problem
No
whatsoever.
problem whatsoever.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. What is this video? What's going on right here?
I don't know. It's just interesting. Like little clip where a bunch of CEOs from a bunch of different companies, including Bill Gates, they're all standing down from their positions, and it's really weird that it's all happened within a year, within this last year. And I feel like it has a lot to do with like a pedophile ring. Like I feel like there's a
Really?
whistleblower. Yeah, I feel.
Ooh.
This
See, I was thinking it was the whole coronavirus thing. Like they're stepping
I
down right now
mean-
because the stocks are gonna fucking plummet.
maybe that could be it
And they're
too.
just-
Like, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
That's crazy. And you know what? A lot of things have been shutting down. Like you said, there was a few concerts. My roommate was gonna go see The Rapture or something like that.
Tight.
And not tight because they didn't end up going because they fucking canceled the show.
You know what's funny is that I was with your roommate when he saw the flyer for that show because it was at the El Rey, and I was with him
Oh,
to see
really?
Poison the Well.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So I remember that day, and I was like, "Ooh, the Rapture, that sounds dope."
Uh.
But yeah, I chose not to.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't because they fucking canceled that. They canceled like a bunch of fucking Thrice shows and
Yeah.
tours like going on around.
I have a show on Friday. If anybody out there is interested in getting
Coronavirus?
infected, if anybody out there is interested in getting sweaty and infected, we're gonna have a show. We're gonna have a show at the Epic Lounge in Downey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The Epic Lounge in Downey.
Epic Lounge and Downey.
Epic
Come
Downey.
down and get infected.
No, but there, you know what? A lot of other things have been closing down. So the NBA's not in right now. They shut down the NBA. They shut down a bunch of like
NHL,
soccer
MLS.
games.
No, everything. Everything's shut down.
Yeah,
Like not a couple, not a little, like all of it. About the only thing that's still running, I think right now is something in Mexico.
Fucking
I think La
hockey.
Liga's still going. They're still playing games.
Damn.
Then what's crazy is that there's no cases of coronavirus in Mexico.
And there was also reports saying that Mexico is thinking about closing their gates to prevent infection of the coronavirus. How the tables have turned.
But you know why?
that's
You know why they
so
won't?
funny.
You know why they won't? Because they don't want. Then when they do open their gates, they're gonna like, fuck. We need those people, and the government's gonna be like, fuck that. We're gonna pull back everything.
Yeah.
Mexico's watching because I understand Mexico's point, and I would be proud if they did. I hope they do. But my thing is this: is they've been walking a fine line because they feel disrespected, which they have been, but they don't want to piss off Trump because they know how fucking petty he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is a petty.
He's a petty motherfucker, bro. Look how petty he was. He shut off all fucking travel except to where he has fucking resorts. It wasn't until it was brought to everybody's attention and all over the news that he finally said, "Okay, I have to fucking, I have to
say
or else they're
something."
gonna impeach me again."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's just doing this shit for the benefit of himself. He didn't want.
Yeah.
He kept travel to UK. He kept travel to Ireland, even though those people have just as many corona cases as the spots he closed off.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. Let's check out this video, and I
Oh,
want
go ahead.
to
Go ahead.
see.
Yeah,
2
go
minutes? Okay.
CEO of McDonald's
like 20
has stepped
seconds.
down after admitting to having a relationship with an employee.
Stepping down as the company's CEO, they name
Off today announcing that co-founder Bill Gates.
Not
is
Bill
gonna
Gates, Billy
step down
Gates!
from the company's board
Not
of
Billy
directors.
Gates. No.
Airlines is announcing that its CEO Oscar Munoz will become effective chairman of the board of directors.
That
He's
was
stepping
coming down
from
because of
T-Mobile.
that.
The
Travel-
company's CEO John Ledger will step down on May 1st.
Wow.
Announcement at Baltimore-based Under Armour.
Kevin Plank is stepping down as CEO.
Now 5:30, a shakeup at Boeing. The company says its CEO, Dennis Muhlenberg, is
Out.
out effective immediately.
This on IBM. The shares are up on news that Ginny Rometty is going to be stepping down as the CEO. I think it's April 6th that she will step down officially.
Holy
Bob Iger stepping
shit.
down after 15 years as CEO of Disney. That is our parent.
For you earlier, Nike CEO Mark Parker stepping down from the company in January of 2020.
CEO of
What
McDonald's.
is
They're all-
going
they're all-
on?
they're all getting on the
After
spaceships to
I was
go to
gonna
Mars.
say that they're all gonna jump on a spaceship and piece the fuck out.
They're going
Fuck
to-
you guys! I made my money. I'm out this bitch.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
they're
wow,
about to
wow.
go fuck the pain away.
That's crazy, man.
That's
Oh,
What
fuck
the
Jimmy.
fuck?
Jimmy just
It's all
logged
happened
on.
within a
I-
year. Everything's happened within a year.
Jimmy just logged on.
Fuck Jimmy.
Fuck Jimmy.
Fuck Jimmy.
You're late, bitch.
Hey, you're late, bro.
Even
What's
to
going
watch, you're late.
Another word. There are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
on? Yeah, fuck Jimmy.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Out of here.
Get this weak stuff out of here.
Ah, I'm getting better.
All right.
We're getting there.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
That's kind of crazy, though.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have... Well, the first one was definitely about, like, having a relationship with whatever the fucking... And so
Yeah.
pedophile.
yeah.
The
That's where I
second
went.
one,
Yeah.
or the rest of them didn't say anything about
None
any
at all. It
relationship.
just said in relation that they were all coming
they're
down.
stepping
yeah.
down.
Mhm. Some crazy things going on in the world, man.
I mean, the first one
What's
was...
it all about?
Yeah, that makes
What's it
sense.
all
The
about?
rest, I think it's because, the stock is plummeting.
It's-
And maybe they know
but-
something is going
But
to happen.
that's the thing is that all that wasn't today. All that was recent.
Like, yeah.
You get what I mean? Like it
So-
was recent, or it's happening, or it's coming. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
yeah. So
And
who knows?
So then
It's
you have to
preemptive.
think. You have to think like, yeah, what do they know that the public doesn't know?
Yeah.
And obviously they know a lot of things that the public
Sex.
don't know.
Is that this was planned? That's what they know.
Hey, Jay Wolvie says, shout out to my favorite boys.
What up? What up, Jay?
Yeah,
What's going on?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Hey, let's go before we get infected.
Yeah, after 90 minutes, you guys you guys increase the...
No, I'm worried about the herpes that Packy was talking about.
The herpes.
All right.
All right, well, thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of the JAG Show. As always, you can find us on Facebook at Official JAG Show, on Twitter at Official JAG Show, and on Instagram, The JAG Show. And as always, on the Super Audio Network, superaudionetwork.com, Super Audio Network YouTube channel. Like and subscribe on that, and check out us as well as all the other shows. Thank you for Packy Chang and the Packy Ganja Show. Check them out as well. We will be on there soon, hopefully, and they will be back as well. We love you guys.
Hey, unopened mic April 4th still going down. If you got tickets, we're still having this show April 4th.
Hell yeah. Unopened coronavirus mic night.
Number 6, 420 edition. Peace.